So you've got a Honda Fury, a Honda Stateline, a Honda Sabre, or a custom chopper bike that you'd like to add a Batwing fairing to the front end of it to enhance your motorcycle's wind protection, to add an audio system, and to give your bike a different look. Well, allow me to introduce you to the TKY CHOPPA Batwing Fairing, made specifically for the Honda Fury, Stateline, and Sabre models, as well as custom chopper bikes. Now before we dive into the Batwing fairing in front of us, I also want to mention here on this side, you see we've got Honda Fury bike specific TKY Strong Bags also made specifically for the Honda Fury. You'll notice we do have these pre-cut turn signal cutouts so that you can fit your Honda Fury stock turn signals nice and flush. The bags are made specifically to contour with the rear fender of your Honda Fury, and they will add another beautiful touch to really match up with your Batwing fairing once you've got it added on the bike. We will include a separate link in the video description below so that you can take a look at these bags in depth. Now moving back over to the Batwing fairing, I'm going to go ahead and dive into it. We got two 6.5-inch marine speakers built into the fairing, as well as a pre-installed amplifier, Bluetooth, and a handlebar remote control. This is going to allow you to play music directly from your phone by hooking up your phone to the fairing's Bluetooth, and then with that handlebar remote control, you'll also be able to adjust the volume, change the songs, and control the music as you ride without having to move your hands around. Makes it real convenient to use it while you're in the middle of a ride. Now, another thing, one of the first things you'll notice looking at the Batwing fairing, we have an extremely sleek construction on the fairing. It's not like your typical Batwing fairing. It's very low profile, low cut, made specifically to kind of contour and match up that sleek design of the Fury models and the other bikes that we do mention that the fairing will work for. The construction is made out of an ABS plastic construction. It's very lightweight, has a very strong finish, and when you look at it, you can really see how it's a quality piece. There is no rubber moldings that run through the center here, so you don't have to worry about rubber moldings like in a traditional fiberglass fairing, which will really kind of break down over time and will require you to replace them and open the fairing up. This is made in one beautiful piece, so no need to worry about that. All of the mounting hardware is included to get this directly installed onto your motorcycle. You see down here we have a wiring harness, marine grade wiring harness, for you to run it directly to your battery. Pretty much a plug and play installation once you've got this hooked up to the battery. And on this side we have a handlebar remote control. Handlebar remote control, like I mentioned, you'll be able to adjust the volume, change the songs, pause, or play the music. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab this fairing, turn it around just to kind of show you the back side of it, where you can really take a look at the way that the fairing contours here. You see it does have these contoured line designs that kind of run through it. Gives it a nice shape, nice pattern, again, which is going to be aimed towards giving you a low profile, sleek look on those bikes which you can get them mounted on. Now looking at the headlight cutout here on the front end of the fairing, you see the headlight cutout is made specifically to fit with the stock headlight for the bikes that the fairing is designed for. So it does give you a very tight, very flush fit once you've got it mounted on the bike. It is going to give you a feel that the fairing is made specifically for the bike you're mounting it on, unlike a lot of universal fairings and applications which kind of give you bigger gaps around the headlight fitment and the brackets don't fit properly. Unlike that, this fairing is made specifically for the bikes that we mentioned, so it is going to give you beautiful direct bolt-on mounting and installation once you're going to put this on your bike. Now, taking this harness back to this side, I'm going to go ahead and turn this fairing back over to you. See here, normally on a traditional Batwing fairing, we have a windshield insert, which you can stick your windshield right in here. Because of the sleek dimensions on this CHOPPA Batwing fairing, there actually is no windshield insert whatsoever. So you're not going to have any windshields which you stick in this fairing, but it does still give you, because of the aerodynamic design, it is still going to give you good wind protection. However, there will be no windshield which you can install on the fairing. Now, turning it back over to you. You can see here down on the inside, I should probably open it like this. Down on the inside, we have these bolts where the mounting brackets will be held in position. And within the bolts, where the actual bolts are put into, we have metal threads embedded into the ABS plastic, which is going to give you a much more durable design over time. Those bolts are going to stay nice and sturdy throughout the life of the Batwing fairing. Now, moving back to the actual audio of the fairing, I did mention that it comes with a pre-installed amplifier. The amplifier is a double rock 2-channel 320 watt amplifier, but if you'd like to upgrade, you can go with the 4-channel Nakamichi amplifier. It is going to put out a little bit more power, but really the 4 channels is the biggest addition there. So if you do decide you want to get additional speakers, maybe installed on your bags, in a trunk, or anything like that, speakers somewhere else, you can run those speakers up into the 4-channel amplifier in the fairing so that you can have your system running synced up, the 4 speakers all together. Now, all in all, the TKY CHOPPA Batwing Fairing is going to give you a beautiful addition to the front end of your Honda Fury, Stateline, or Sabre models, and it also works very nicely with any custom chopper bikes that you may be doing a project on. If you want to add a beautiful cosmetic addition, wind protection, and an audio system, it's a simple question. The TKY CHOPPA Batwing Fairing is for you. If you are also interested in the TKY CHOPPA hard bags, which are made specifically for the Honda Fury, be sure to check out the link in the description that we included below so that you can get all the details on these bags as well. Now, if you have any questions for us regarding either of these products, always feel free to give us a call. You can reach us at 786-242-5400. My name is Alex of Accessories International, and again, thank you so much for tuning in today.